All right, you're going to want to hear this. Google just dropped something that could seriously change the entire AI game for, well, for everyone. We're talking powerful, we're talking private, and get this, it's completely free.
I mean, really think about that for a second. What if you could have a top-tier AI assistant without paying a single subscription fee? And what if all of your ideas, your drafts, your sensitive data, what if it all stayed right there on your own computer, totally private? Well, that's not a what if anymore. It's here. With their new Gemma 4 models, Google just handed over the keys to a seriously powerful AI that anyone can use.
So here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll cover what this powerful free AI is all about. Then we're going to dive into what this means specifically for content creators, for developers, and for business professionals. We'll get into the pros and cons, and finally, we'll talk about your next move.
Okay, first things first. What in the world is Gemini 4, and how can you actually get your hands on it? You know, in the simplest terms, think of Gemini 4 as a set of powerful AI brains that you can download and run on your own stuff. Your laptop, your phone, you name it. They're built with the same tech behind Google's giant Gemini models, but these are designed for you to own. So instead of renting access to an AI on the cloud, you get to have the whole engine right there with you. It's a massive shift.
And getting started is way easier than you might think. If you just want to dip your toes in, you can play around with it right now in your web browser with Google AI Studio. No install required. If you're a little more hands-on, you can get it running on your own machine with literally one command using a tool called Ollama. And for all you developers out there, you can just grab the raw models directly from Hugging Face.
Okay, let's talk to all the content creators out there. If you're making videos, writing blogs, running social media, this is like having a creative partner who never gets tired, never asks for a paycheck, and works completely offline.
You can brainstorm ideas or draft entire scripts, even if your Wi-Fi is out. It understands over 140 languages, so you can translate your work and go global in an instant. It's also what we call multimodal, which is just a fancy way of saying it gets more than just text. You can feed it a video transcript and say, turn this into 10 tweets, or give it an image from your video and ask for a detailed description. The smaller models can even transcribe audio for you.
And this right here, this is the real game changer. Right now, with Cloud AI, you're paying subscription fees, you're sending your private data to somebody else's servers, and you're dead in the water without internet. With Gemma 4 in your own machine, it's the complete opposite. It costs you nothing, your data never leaves your device, it works on an airplane, and you can create as much as you want. There are no limits.
All right, developers, builders, now it's your turn. What Google has just done is hand you an open source, totally unrestricted toolkit to build whatever you can imagine. So let's look at the family you get to play with. You've got the smaller E models that are super light and fast, perfect for running on a phone. Then you have the 26B model, which uses this really cool mixture of experts, or MOE approach. So instead of one giant brain doing everything, it's like having a team of specialists. It only calls on the right expert for the job, which makes it incredibly fast and efficient. And then you have the 31B model. That's the big one, the dense powerhouse for when you need maximum quality.
But the tech is only half the story. The real story is freedom. The Apache 2.0 license means you can build a commercial product with this and sell it. No royalties, no strings attached. You get total control over your data. You can build powerful autonomous agents that can actually do things in the real world. And it already works with all the tools you love, like Ollama and Hugging Face. Okay, let's switch gears and talk business. Even if you don't write a single line of code, Gemma 4 is about to become your new best friend for your bottom line and your data security. This number says it all, doesn't it? 0. That is your monthly subscription cost. Just think for a second about what you could do with all the money you save by cutting those recurring AI software fees across your entire company. And the applications are huge. You can analyze sensitive financial documents or client data on a computer that isn't even connected to the internet. Total privacy guaranteed. You can build your own internal tools to summarize customer support tickets, analyze sales trends, or create first draft reports, all without paying a third party for every single request. This is all about taking back control of your costs and your data.
Now, as amazing as all this sounds, no tool is perfect. So, to give you the real story, let's take an honest look at both the wins and the trade-offs that come with Gemini 4. So on the plus side, it's free, it's open for you to make money with, it runs offline for total privacy, and it is seriously capable with text, images, and audio. But there are trade-offs. Because it's open, it doesn't have the heavy safety filters you see in closed models, so the responsibility is on you to use it ethically. The biggest models do need a pretty good computer with a decent GPU, and while it's very, very good, the benchmarks show it's not quite at the level of the absolute top open-source models from China. It's a fantastic generalist, but maybe not the best choice for super specialized things like complex financial modeling.
So, we've covered what it is, who it's for, and what to watch out for. Now let's pull it all together and figure out what's your next move.
After all that, we land on the big question. Is this something that you should be looking at?
Well, if you're a creator, it's a no-brainer. This is your free, private, always-on creative partner. Absolutely.
If you're a developer, this is what you've been waiting for. This is true open-source freedom to build and ship amazing things.
And if you're in business, this is a strategic advantage. It's your private, cost-saving engine to drive efficiency and innovation. Look, if there's one thing to take away from all this, it's that the era of AI being locked up in the cloud is coming to an end. The next wave of artificial intelligence is right here, on your device. It's local, it's private, and it's ready to go. The only real question left is, what are you going to build with it?